The Super 16 Sports Final.
Oh, it's good to be back from Columbus and here with you on the Super 16 Sports Final. I'm Ron Snyder. It's time to get serious before the end of the regular season. It's the final week, Week 10, and Blue Mountain embracing the high expectations. They're 7-2, fighting to finish the season strong. A win, and they have a chance at a home game in the district playoffs. They beat Schuylkill last season 48-0, but oh no, there are no guarantees in a rivalry game. Head coach Gallagher says he knows they are a better team because they're 8-1 this season. Gallagher says there's a lot of ups and downs in this game, but they have to fight through it to find a way to win. And let's go straight to the highlights. No score in the first quarter. First drive for the Eagles. Tyler Miller to Peyton Fosnot, 21-yard strike. Just like that, it is 7-0. Blue Mountain. And how about some special teams? Every point matters in a rivalry game. Aiden Grace doing his part. Boots through a 25-yard field goal, 10-0 Eagles. Later in the second quarter, Augie Wark trying to make a big play, but the Hurricanes say not on their watch. Hunter Blankenhorn with the key interception. It's 10-0 at the half. Blue Mountain. Fourth quarter, 16-0 Eagles, but the Hurricanes battling back. Look at them go. The nice handoff to Nico Carastia, and he does the rest of the work. 58 yards, rumbling and rolling all the way in for the touchdown, plus the two-point conversion. Just like that, it's an 8-point game, but in the fourth quarter, Tyler Miller, a leader of this football team, keeping his team focused, connects with Bradley Reininger for a 55-yard touchdown. Blue Mountain pulls away and finishes strong at the end of the regular season. They improved to 8-2 with a 37-14 win.
The offense and defense doing the job for the Eagles. James Bazaninski, quarterback Tyler Miller. James, let's start with that first drive. They go onside, they get the ball, they get the short field. How important was to get momentum right then and there?
It was so important. That's what made the game, is our momentum.
Talk about how important it is to beat your arch rival. It's one of the best rivalries, healthiest rivalries in the area.
Yeah, it is. This game, last game playing Haven, I'm so happy we beat them. This was a game that I'm going to remember.
What do you remember from this game other than beating your buddies?
I mean, they're right down the road, and there's a lot of talk, and they're right next to us. You know, I'm just glad to get the win.
You get a win in week 2 against a very good North Schuylkill team, and now you guys are getting ready for postseason. What's it going to take to keep playing?
We just got to keep grinding, you know. We just got to keep hitting the weights, keep doing what we do on the field.
All right, Tyler James, nice job tonight, fellas.
Thank you.
Eagles getting the job done here at Schuylkill Haven. Jim Coles, Newswatch 16 Sports.
Good to see it, Jim. Another big rivalry matchup, the Battle of the Bridge, Loyalsock Township and Montoursville. First quarter, after both teams fumbled on their first drives, Loyalsock's quarterback Tyler G up top, taking to him, Jalen Andrews. Oh, that was pretty, a 31-yard touchdown, 7-0 Loyalsock. Montoursville driving and trying to tie it up. Rolling out, trying to make a connection, but Jameer Harden says, not on my watch. Comes through with the interception. He's got great hands on defense. And how about him on offense? G, yeah, rewarded his defensive back. Also a wide receiver comes down with the touchdown. Just like that, it's 14-0 Loyalsock. Later in the second quarter, driving again. Their offense so dynamic. Danny Dewell running the slant and doing it to perfection. Takes it all the way in for the 36-yard touchdown. 21-0 Loyalsock. They win big, 50-21. How about Muncy and Hughesville? The student section decked out in pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Starting here in the fourth quarter, Hughesville up 16-14. The backup quarterback, Connor Ashant. Don't call him a backup, call him back in. The touchdown, 22-14, but here comes Muncy from the 39-yard line. Austin Johnson, it's his Friday, scampers in for a 39-yard touchdown. Hughesville ahead 22-20 with 5 minutes to go. After a huge turnover, Muncy gets the ball back. And watch what happens here. Jacob Fowler gets the ball, takes it in for a 4-yard touchdown, converting the 2-point conversion. Muncy leads 28-22. Hughesville's driving with 40 seconds left, but how about the defense? Muncy's Nathan Rogers picks it off to seal the game. Muncy wins this one at home, 28-22. Canton coming off its first loss this season. They have been crushing everyone lately, but they only scored 7 points in a loss last week. Head coach Tyler Seacrest says it's just the small details they need to clean up. No added motivation because they're trying to win that Old Shoe game, taking on their rival Troy. 69th Old Shoe game in Bradford County between Troy and Canton. Look at everybody in the building to see this one. First quarter after a big return for the Trojans. They got to finish strong. Kale Menard burst through to punch it in from 4 yards out. It's 7-0 Troy. Next possession, Oh, he's got a crease and an opportunity, weaving his way through the defense. That's Jackson Taylor, 40 yards through the field and into the end zone, 13-0, Troy. And they still got more offense. They've been waiting to win this one, haven't won it in 3 years. Brennan Gilland from his own 9-yard line, and he is still rolling. Mama's putting that on the refrigerator, untouched, no grass on his jersey, 91 yards for the touchdown, 19-0, undefeated. Troy still looking good. Second quarter we go. Seacrest said this was the man they had to watch out for. Quarterback Evan Woodward connecting with his tailback Lincoln Schminks for the 50-yard touchdown, 25-0 Troy. Troy, man, they win this one all over Canton, win in that old shoe in dramatic fashion, 52-0.
We prepared well for them. They're a good team. I think we matched up well with them tonight, and we're able to exploit some of our athletes on the edge at times and exert ourselves up front. They're a great team. They're a tough program that they built over here, and yeah, the regular season is over. We call that our preseason this year, and we got bigger fish to fry, some high goals, and we're going to keep working hard towards that.
They've got that Northern Tier League title. Jim Thorpe hosting Lehighton. The Olympians trying to do what they can in this big rivalry game. Cole Lazarek with the keeper, and I didn't like that with the move. The quarterback leading with the shoulder. Finds a gap in the first down later in the drive. Fakes the handoff, and he'll keep it himself, of course. He's got that burst of speed. Still rolling to the end zone for a 30-yard touchdown. Jim Thorpe on the board first, 7-0. Second quarter, Lazarek sharing the wealth. This time passing it out to Josh Luke. He fends off not one, but a few defenders. Get out of his way because he's still rolling all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. Olympians get the win on senior night, 28-13. Let's check out Warrior Run and Milton. Milton did it with the rushing attack last season, more than 300 yards rushing, trying to duplicate that all over again against Warrior Run. But their passing game looking good early. Kale Bastian connecting with Monty Fisher for a 25-yard touchdown. 7-0 Milton. Here we go. And look at Warrior Run trying to make something happen. You can't turn the ball over like last season, but they cough it up. Connor Snyder with the fumble recovery on the ensuing drive. Kale Bastian carries it in for a 3-yard touchdown. Only took 3 plays to score. They're ahead 13-0. Warrior Run trying to come back. Ryan Newton didn't play at the start of the game, in at quarterback now. He was fresh and ready, connecting with Carter Marr for a 20-yard touchdown, trimming the lead down to 7. But Milton, too many weapons. Bastian up top, take it to him. There is Luke Goodwin for a touchdown from 35 yards out. Black Panthers strike with a 33-14 win. Well, things have not gone the Scranton Knights' way lately. They've been shut out the last 2 weeks, but head coach Steve Shumbray says they're a resilient football team this season. They know how to bounce back from losses. Perfect time to end their losing streak right before the district playoffs. The Knights ending the regular season against Wallenpaupack. It's the last regular season game for Wallenpaupack head coach Mark Watson. Third quarter, ahead 21-7. He's retiring after the season. Scranton's Billy Maloney throws it up and connects with Oliver Almonte. He was on the basketball team, but you can see he's ready to play football, coming down with the first down to the 32-yard line. And why not throw it to him again? Almonte finishing the drive, of course, in the end zone. Scranton ahead 28-7, while Wallenpaupack trying to get something going. Aiden Green tosses it downfield, but Memphis Schuylkill says, you draw it up. He shuts it down, taking it back 60 yards, racing through the offense for the score on the pick 6. Scranton goes ahead 35-7, and they win this one 35-14, ending that 4-game losing streak. So you know that had to feel good.